Make yourself comfortable in your chair, closing your eyes or finding a spot in the room to let your eyes focus on. Allow yourself to switch from the usual mode of doing to a mode of simply being, of resting in God's caring presence. He is here with you, loving you, and accepting you as you are. As you do this exercise, your mind will naturally wander. That's normal. It's just what minds do. When you find yourself wandering, just gently release these things into God's hands and bring your mind back to this exercise. So make yourself comfortable in your chair. And as you are sitting there, begin by focusing on the sounds going on in the room today. You hear my voice. What else do you hear? Perhaps you hear your breath. What else? Notice how the sounds come and go. If your mind starts analyzing the sounds somehow, just notice that. And gently bring yourself back to simply experiencing the sounds as they are. As they enter your awareness and leave. Now, gently bring your awareness to your breathing. See if you can be aware of where the sensations of breathing are most prominent. This may be at the nostrils, the mouth, the throat, in the rising and falling of the chest, or at the abdomen as the belly rises and deflates. Allow the breath to do what it naturally does without manipulating it or changing it. Be with the physical sensations of the breath just as they are. Allow your body to let go with each breath out, as the chair or the floor takes on the work of holding you up. And let yourself be just where you are, right here, right now, in this moment. And in the midst of all this, the sounds, your breath, God is here, loving you and accepting you just as you are. He is with you, giving you grace. Now notice the general state of the body and any sensations you may be experiencing. Perhaps there is a feeling of calm or tension, restlessness, or maybe even agitation. Your task is simply to notice, to register it in your consciousness, in your awareness, the body as a whole, as best you can in this moment. Now, gently shift your awareness to the back, top, and sides of your head. See if you can detect any physical sensation that presents itself. Try not to interfere with that sensation, just notice it. Keep in mind that a sensation may involve warmth, coolness, tingling, moisture. If you experience no sensation or numbness, see if you can be fully present and experience that as you explore the back, sides, and top of the head. On the next breath out, let your awareness move to the face, from forehead to chin, and from ear to ear. Allow your awareness to float freely around the face, experiencing any sensation that arises and bringing your attention to that area as best you can. Become aware of the chin, the lips, inside the mouth, your tongue, the cheeks, the eyes, the eyebrows, the ears, the forehead. Simply noticing whatever sensations arise and letting them come and go. Let your attention linger, becoming aware of sensations as they change. And now, on the next breath out, gently move your awareness to the neck and throat, softening and releasing as best you can, allowing your attention to hover in this region of the body. Noticing any sensations that well up, give them your full and undivided attention as you become aware of the neck and throat. From time to time, your attention will be pulled away by thoughts arising in your mind, perhaps into the past, the future, or fantasy, into worry, or judgment, or critical thoughts, or your attention may also be hijacked by other sensations elsewhere in the body. If this happens, you can simply yield it to God, placing it in His caring hands. Just gently escort your attention back to the body. In this moment, which at present involves returning your focus to the neck and throat. Now, on the next breath out, guide your attention into the shoulders, allowing your awareness to focus on any sensations, large or small, arising. If there are more intense sensations, see if you can attend to them in the same way, exploring or opening up to them rather than resisting or fighting them as you attend to the front, sides, and back of the shoulders. Now surveying the arms. You can explore both arms at the same time or each one individually. Exploring the fronts, sides, and backs of the arms, elbows, and wrists, moving deeply into each of the joints. Sensations might enter your field of awareness due to your clothes as they touch your skin, or as you notice the contact of your arms upon the surface you are resting on. Your task is to observe these sensations with curiosity and openness, noticing as much detail as possible. Now, on the next breath out, let your awareness move down and freely float throughout your hands. Attend to any sensation that crops up, exploring each hand individually or together. There may be tingling, pressure, numbness, or warmth. Observe as best you can the quality of the sensations that arise in the hands. And again, if your awareness is pulled away by thoughts or another sensation of the body, release whatever you are experiencing into God's hands, gently letting these be in the background and returning to the hands. Now, On the next breath out, move your attention to the upper back and survey this area. There may be sensations of pressure or temperature. Your task is to simply observe each sensation without having to change anything. Give yourself permission to explore and feel each sensation as you explore the upper back. Direct your attention now to the lower back. Draw your attention to any sensation that comes up and explore it in detail. The lower back is a region that presents, for many of us, challenging sensations. See if you can open up to these. Lean into them, allowing whatever sensations arise to follow their own course. Now, become aware of the chest as it rises and falls. There may be sensations made by the clothing against your skin as the chest rises and falls with each breath. You may become aware of the sensation of your beating heart. Let your awareness fully penetrate into each sensation as it arises, allowing it to do whatever it does as you observe moment to moment. Now allow your attention to turn to your lower body. Observe your hips pressing against the chair. Notice how your thighs feel in your clothes against the chair. Notice your knees, your calves. If your mind wanders, just gently release those thoughts to God and bring it back to focusing on your legs. Of course, when the mind is taken away into thought or elsewhere in the body, come back to the object of meditation in a kind way, a compassionate way, a way that acknowledges that getting lost in thought is just the nature of the mind. In fact, noticing that the mind has wandered is just as much a part of this meditation as is staying on the body part itself, which in this moment is the legs. And now, releasing the legs and allowing this special kind of attention to move into your feet, observe how your feet feel inside your shoes on the floor. The tops of the feet, the toes, the nails, the soles, the heels. Once again, become aware of the physical sensation of the breath as it enters and leaves the body. As you open up to things just as they are in each moment, see how this openness is healing and nourishing. Allow the world to be as it is, beyond fears, worries, tensions, and beyond the tendencies of the mind to want things to be a certain way. Release all these tendencies into God's hands. Be awake to your experience as it unfolds in this moment. And in this moment, remember that this state of clarity is available to you at any time by simply bringing your attention or your awareness to the breath. Continue for a moment to observe any feelings you are experiencing in this moment. And in the midst of all this, the body sensations, the breath, the feelings, God is here, loving you and accepting you just as you are. You can yield, if you like, all your experience, whatever it is, into his caring hands. He is with you, giving you grace. And when you're ready, you can bring your awareness back to the room, and you can open your eyes.